States. Rinse the Blood Off My Toga by Wayne and Schuster, with apologies to William Shakespeare and Francis Bacon, of course, just in case. Rome, 44 BC.
My name is Flavius Maximus, Private Roman I, license number MMMCMLXXXVIII. It also comes in handy as an eye chart. I'm going to tell you about the Julius Caesar caper. It all began during the Ides of March. I had just nailed Spartacus the Gladiator. He had a crooked lion who kept taking a dive. Anyhow, I was just beginning to rest on my laurels when suddenly he burst into my office.
You Flavius Maximus, Private Eye?
I certainly am. What can I do for you? What's on your mind?
Just a minute. Are we alone?
Yes, we're alone.
Are you sure we're alone?
Yes, I'm sure we're alone.
Then who's that standing beside you?
That's you.
I know, but can I be trusted?
I could see I was dealing with no ordinary man. This guy was a nut. All right, what's on your mind?
Flavius Maximus, a terrible thing has happened. It's the greatest crime in the history of Rome.
All right, give it to me straight. What's up?
Julius Caesar has been murdered.
Julius Caesar murdered? I couldn't believe my ears. Big Julie was dead.
Yes, it happened just a few hours ago. Happened in the Senate. He was stabbed.
Stabbed in the Senate?
No, not in the Senate. They got him right in the rotunda.
That's a fatal spot. I had a splinter there once, this marble splinter, you know.
Boy, I tell you, all of Rome is in an uproar. I came to you because you are the top private eye in Rome. You've got to find the killer.
Well, I'll try.
Oh, you can do it. After all, you're the guy that got Clodius and Solus, and you sent them up on the invasion of the Vestal Virgin's rat.
Yes, the whole town was sure in an uproar about that, huh? Holy Jupiter.
Now look, what do you say, Flavius? Will you take the case?
Just a minute, Callie. I'd like to know just whom am I working for?
I'm a senator. I was Caesar's best friend. The name is Brutus.
Brutus, eh? All right, Brutus, you got yourself a boy. I'll take the case. My fee is 125 drachmas a day in advance, of course.
Okay, here you are. You're
You're one short.
Hey, you got a good ear.
When it comes to money, perfect pitch.
Let's go,
I'm ready. We went outside, flagged a passing chariot, and made our way down the Via Appia. The streets were crowded with the usual people: slaves, senators, tutors, patricians, and little men who came out of doorways to sell you postcards from Gaul. Before long, we found ourselves at the Senate.
Flavius, this is where it happened. This is where Big Julie got murdered.
Yeah, well, where's the Corpus Delicti?
The what?
The Corpus Delicti. Corpus Delicti. What's the matter? Don't you understand plain Latin when you hear it?
Oh, the stiff.
Yeah.
He's lying right over there.
Would you look at that? 8 daggers in him.
Yeah? What do you think?
I think that if he were alive today, he'd be a pretty sick boy. He's really fixed for blades, eh?
Oh, come on, Flavius. You gotta solve this crime.
All right. Who are those men over there?
They were all here when it happened. That's Publius, Casca, and then there's Trebonius.
Who's that over there with the lean and hungry look on his kisser?
That's Cassius.
Yeah? He looks like a loser from the Colosseum. Who do you think is the likeliest suspect?
That fellow next to him.
Wait a minute, that's you!
I know, but how do you know I can be trusted?
I could see that I was dealing with no ordinary case. This was a mental case. Wait a minute, who's the dame?
That's Calpurnia, Caesar's wife.
Yeah, well, she's a suspect too. Wait a minute. Pardon me, Mrs. Caesar.
Yes?
Flavius Maximus, Private Roman I. I'd like to ask you a few questions. What do you know about this?
I told him, Julie, don't go, Julie, I said. Don't go, it's the Ides of March.
Now look, Mrs. Caesar,
I told him once. I told him 1,000 times. Julie, don't go.
Please don't upset yourself.
Julie, don't go, I said. It's the Ides of March. Beware already.
Centurion, would you please take Mrs. Caesar home?
Come along, ma'am. Come along.
I told him, Julie, don't go. No.
I don't blame us for going. All right, you senators, you can go too, but don't leave town.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. There's not an angle anywhere. Not a clue.
Cheer up, Flavius. After all, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Hey, what was that?
I said Rome wasn't built in a day.
Hey, that's good. Rome wasn't built in a day. I like that.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's yours.
Thanks. Well, let's reconstruct the crime. Caesar was over here, and what's the matter?
Look over there, behind the pillar. Shh, there's something behind that pillar. I'll go get him.
Oh, stop it. Okay.
All right, Buster. What are you doing around here?
Well, what do you expect me to be doing? Why shouldn't I be here? I'm Mark Antony.
Mark Antony?
Yes, I just made a speech over the body of Caesar. I said, friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ears.
Yeah, what have you got in that sack?
Ears?
Will you get out of here?
Wait a minute, don't you want to know who bumped off Julius Caesar?
Yeah, do you know who did it? Out with it. What's his name?
Oh.
That's a funny name. Must be Greek.
Look, he's dead.
What a confusing case. All I got is 2 dead bodies and a sack full of ears.
Now look, Flavius, I'm paying you 110 drachmas a day.
125.
All right, you've got a good ear.
I've got a sack full of good ears.
Now look, let's have some action, huh?
All right. Don't get your toga in a knot. Listen, I got a pal, Claudius. He runs a bar in the Via Flaminia. He should have a few answers for me.
That's the idea. Get out among the people. Ask questions. After all, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Hey, what was that one?
I said, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Oh, that's good. Win in Rome. Do as the Romans do. Very good.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
It's yours.
thanks. Claudius's bar and grill is a hangout where I get all the answers. It's just a small place with a few tables and a guy in the corner playing a crude, cool reed pipe.
Hiya, Flavius.
Hi, Claude. What's new?
Nothing much. What do you have?
Give me a Martinez.
You mean a martini? Me?
If I wanted to, I'd ask for it. By the way, could I have a bite to eat?
Sure thing. What do you have?
I could do with some pizza.
Don't you mean pizza?
If I wanted more than one, I'd say so. A regular guy, Regulus Vindus, wandered in. Care for a drink?
You bet. What do you have? Let me guess. The two of you would like raw and coca coli? Or perhaps just one whiskas? Or one vodka? Or a tequila?
Enough already, smart tunic. You know what I always have here. Wine. Vinum, vini. Vino, vina. Vinorum, Venus? Bloody comedian. You ought to be behind bars.
Well, this one usually is.
Well, here's your martina and your pizza, Flav.
Hey, where's wine? Didn't you hear my order?
On the contrary, I distinctly heard you decline it.
Let's get back to the business at hand. I'm working on this Julius Caesar kill. Do you know of anything?
Try that dame over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, sister, start talking.
I told him, Julie, don't go. Don't go,
All
Julie.
right, out.
Hey, look, Flavius, I think I know the guy you're looking for.
You mean Mr. Big?
Yeah, his name is...
Now that's an interesting name. Got a stylist? I'd like to write it down. Claudius? I'd never get any more information out of him. He was dead. This was shaping up bigger than I thought. Suddenly I looked up, and there was Brutus.
Hello, Flavius.
Brutus, what are you doing here?
I was looking for you. Hey, who's that on the floor?
That's
Claudius. That's Claudius, the bartender. Hey, that's a funny place to carry a knife in his back.
He's dead. He was stabbed through the portico.
Hey, that's even more painful than the rotunda. Hey, have you come up with any answers? Who killed Julius Caesar?
I started to think, and slowly the pieces fell into place. Brutus was the only man around when all these guys got killed. Caesar, Antony, the bartender, Brutus was always there. Things were beginning to add up. I put 2 and 2, and it came out IV, 4. It was time to make my move.
Well, have you come up with any answers? Who killed Julius Caesar?
Only one guy could have done it.
Yeah? Who?
Let's not play games, Brutus, or should I say, Mr. Big.
What are you getting at?
If the sandal fits, wear it. You knocked off Big Julie.
You're out of your head. I hired you to find the killer.
Pretty smart, but not smart enough. Now, are you going to talk, or do I have to call in a couple of centurions to lean on you?
All right, Flatfoot, I admit it. I knocked off Big Julie, and I'd do it again.
That's all I wanted to know. I'm sending you up the Tiber for a long stretch. Come on, I'll call a chariot and we'll go downtown.
Don't move unless you want a dagger in the toga. I'm getting out of here. Don't try to stop me.
He had the drop on me, but I knew where he was heading. The scene of the crime, the Senate. 15 minutes later, I pulled up my chariot. Centurion, hand me that ram's horn.
Here you are, Flavius.
All right, Brutus, this is Flavius Maximus. I know you're in there. Come on out.
Come and get me, you you dirty, rotten flatfoot.
You haven't got a chance, Brutus. I got the snake surrounded by a stakeout. Now throw your sword down and come out with your hands up.
Come and get me.
Get smart, Brutus. We could smoke you out. We'll throw in incense. We'll throw in an onion with garlic on a spear.
I don't care what you do.
All right, you asked for it. Give it to him, Tiberius. All right, Brutus, I'll fill you full of bronze.
All right, you got me. Shamus. But I'll be back.
Oh, no, you won't.
I'll be back. Just remember one thing. All roads lead to Rome.
Come on, you. Let's go.
No, wait a minute. Wait, bring him back.
What?
That was a dandy. All roads lead to Rome. That's the best.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Well, you can't have it.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, Hail Flavius. All Rome salutes you. Hail Flavius.
I'm taken, boys, and now I got a date with a doll. Okay, baby, now are you sure your husband won't object?
Well, frankly, I don't care. If I told him once, I told